Hey everyone, First Order here, and in this video we're going to talk about all of the San Diego Comic-Con Star Wars news that came out yesterday. So let's get started. I'll be talking about all the comic news, all the novel news, all the Last Jedi images that we got from released books. So it's going to be maybe a long video, I don't know. Anyway, let's get started and let's dive into this news. First, let's look at the comics, since this is the smallest section of this video. First, we got our look at the Mace Windu issue 3 comic, which shows what I'm assuming is the antagonist of the series, which is an unknown droid that we haven't seen before, in the reflection of the water. New Separatist droid, I believe, most likely that, but I'm looking forward to seeing this probably assassin droid. Now, we got no news on the Captain Phasma comic, sadly, but, what I'm looking forward to the most is a comic adaptation of the Thrawn novel that came out this year. Oh my god. I am very excited for this. I was kind of disappointed at first because it's not a new story, but still, we're gonna see some of the characters that, well, you can't see because, well, it's a novel, in a comic form, so you're gonna be able to see what they look like and what their definitive look is. That kind of ruins the fun a little bit, but I'm okay with it. I am very looking forward to the comic adaptation of Thrawn, and just look at the cover. Holy crap. Anyway. Next, let's look at the junior novels. I know what you're thinking. What? Like, this is for books for kids. Yes, but their story is actually pretty interesting. There are 3 junior novel books that are coming out for The Last Jedi, and all of this will be considered the journey to The Last Jedi. This is a marketing tactic that Lucasfilm has done, which connects some of the books to their episode film. The same thing was done with The Force Awakens. Anyway, let's look at the first one, The Legend of Luke Skywalker. When I first heard this, I thought it would be a Luke Skywalker-centered novel. Apparently, the novel is going to be about 6 kids on the planet Canto Bight in a casino that we will see in The Last Jedi. I'll read the synopsis right now. The frame story of the novel follows children on their way to the casino world of Canto Bight. The children tell each other a total of 6 stories about Luke, debating whether or not he was a myth. The stories include a first-hand account, told second-hand account of a mole flea named Lugburious Molt, who claimed to have been with Skywalker during the rescue of Han Solo. Which is an interesting take on this. They're not going to go with Luke Skywalker being the main character. They're going to take other characters and tell stories. Basically, 6 campfire stories about Luke Skywalker. The next one is Princess of Alderaan, Leia, which the only thing we know about it is that it will tell Leia's origin within the rebellion. How it will connect to The Last Jedi, we don't know yet. The last one connects The Last Jedi because of Canto Bight. Maybe Leia has to visit Crate because there is an old rebellion outpost on Crate. So just maybe Leia might get involved with the rebellion there. And the final junior novelization is called Cobalt Squadron, which I'm assuming the main character will be Rose and follow Cobalt Squadron. There's no plot details released yet, but I'm assuming it will follow them. We'll get to learn their characters and more about the Resistance. That's my bet. Not really looking forward to that one, but I'll probably pick it up eventually. Anyway, let's go on to the novels, which is kind of Anyway, one novel is going to be called Canto Bight, which is the casino planet that I was talking about earlier with The Legend of Skywalker. I'm not really looking forward to this. The main characters of this novels are all aliens, and I don't really know how you can make this a novel other than getting to know Canto Bight. I mean, I'll still pick it up, I'll still read it, I'll still do a review of it. I mean, I'm just not really looking forward to it. I guess, like, I feel like if I pick it up and read it, and get to know these 6 characters that are main story in this book, the characters are just gonna pop up, like, for 5 seconds on the film. So, like, what's the point of it, really? I guess, I don't know. Anyway, the next one is Captain Phasma. We all know about this. The synopsis was told a while ago. I'll still go into it since a lot of people probably don't know it. It will follow Captain Phasma before The Force Awakens, and basically go a little more in depth on how she was raised in the First Order, how she was made into Captain Phasma, and I'm really excited for this one because it will tell more about the First Order, because we know little to nothing about the First Order, so that's why I'm excited for this. Anyway, let's now look into The Last Jedi stuff. Now, with the release of kid novels, you're going to get a lot of covers, which show certain things. Like, look, here's the first look at the Resistance A-Wing. That's cool. The Art of the Last Jedi, which shows Rey on Ahch-To. Also cool. Here's a book about resistance bombers. I'm interested to see how these fly. I just can't imagine these things flying. It's a very odd design. Every single time a new movie comes out, they release a vehicles book, which, well, this one right there. Still, that vehicle that was in the trailer is still unnamed, but still pretty cool. A Finn and Rose children book. I'm only talking about this because it shows a screenshot from The Last Jedi, which is news. And these two tie together, a First Order book, which shows Captain Phasma, a Flame Trooper, and I believe the First Order Sergeant. I'm basing that off because of the leaked LEGO sets that had this character being labeled as First Order Sergeant. He's the one with the cool staff that we saw in the behind the scenes trailer. Speaking of that cool staff, here's a First Order sticker book which shows that staff. Same thing with Kylo Ren in his new outfit, and Poe with his new outfit. And finally, let's look at Rey. Here's a children's book about Rey's journey, and it gives a really cool image of Rey on Ahch-To training in her Jedi robes. And one last thing, the vehicles. Here's a sticker activity book, but it shows the First Order TIE Silencer, which is Kylo Ren's personal ship, along with the Resistance Bomber. Well, that's all the news that came out of Star Wars for San Diego Comic-Con. It revealed mostly just all book information, but that book information releases new images of The Last Jedi, which I gotta cover on anyway. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, blast a like, and all that good stuff. And if you are new, why don't you subscribe for all things Star Wars? This is the First Order, signing out.